The Trigger Interactive app is available as a free download from your App Store. It is designed to be intuitive for the user and simple to use. You'll first want to make sure that your control hub and other Trigger Interactive devices are powered on and paired to each other. Bluetooth must be enabled on your smart device as well. Upon opening the app, you'll be taken to the landing page. Select Connect Devices to go to the Devices Management screen. In this screen, you're able to connect, disconnect, identify, and view the status of your devices. Any available control hubs will display on this screen first. Note that you will not be able to see any other devices until a control hub is connected, and only one control hub can be connected to the app at a time. Select the toggle switch to pair a hub. The toggle switch will turn from gray to red, and the Identify button will become available once it is connected. Once paired to the app, a control hub will automatically search for other available devices in the system and automatically connect to any device that is paired in the mesh network with it. If you added a device after the initial connection or don't see your devices immediately, press the Search for Devices button. This will cause the app to refresh the devices list. Note that while the system is searching for devices, you will not be able to take any other actions such as disconnecting or identifying devices. Once connected, devices are displayed in the order in which they were paired, and they are assigned a 2-digit ID number. You can now view the battery life of each device as well. Connected devices will always be displayed first. Signal repeaters are always displayed before smart target attachments, and each device type is arranged by signal strength in descending order if they are not connected. If you want to find a particular device in your range, you can select the Identify button by that device. This will cause the green power LED to flash and the smart target attachments to activate for 5 seconds. Note that you can shoot the steel targets to get them to deactivate during these 5 seconds as well. To disconnect a device, simply select its toggle switch again and it will drop below the connected devices list. Note that this only disconnects it from the app and not from the mesh network itself. If the maximum number of connected devices exceeded at any time, this error message will display. You will need to power off any excess devices and reset the system by disconnecting and reconnecting the control hub. If issues still persist, you will need to power off all of your devices and power them back on to get a complete system reset. The app features a navigation pane that allows you to easily access the various screens. Once your devices are connected, you can navigate to the settings screen to set the target sensitivity. This target sensitivity setting varies by a lot of factors, including target type, target thickness, distance to target, caliber, barrel length, etc. You want a high enough sensitivity that the smart target attachments read the bullet impacts, but not so sensitive that you get false readings from previous bullet strike vibrations or the wind. You can also select the time frame for when the smart target attachments will automatically power down without any activity. The settings screen also has links to the app and system user manuals. These can only be accessed if you have an internet connection though. Once your sensitivity is set, navigate to the train screen, which contains the available scenarios you can train with. Select the basic combat scenario to enter the setup screen. Here, you can view the instructions on how to use the scenario, select a difficulty level, or create your own custom scenario by modifying the parameters. Users can select a preset difficulty profile using the drop-down menu, and you can create a custom setting from the drop-down menu or by simply changing a parameter. Once you make a custom setting, you can save it for later use. The active time is the amount of time a target is available to be shot. The inactive time is the downtime in between target presentations. Simultaneous targets is the number of targets that activate during each presentation. This number should be equal to or less than the number of targets connected. Target presentations is the number of times a target or set of targets will present themselves to you during a scenario iteration. Once your parameters are set, select the Start button to begin training. The scenario will count down from 5 seconds to give you time to prepare yourself. Once the scenario starts, the In Progress screen will display and show your shooting stats in real time. The app shows your current number of targets hit, targets missed, the total targets in the scenario, and your hit percentage. Your target split times will display after each target presentation along with the target ID. The reaction time is the average of the split times and is an indicator of how well you are engaging targets. Your score is calculated using a combination of number of targets hit and your speed. Once the scenario is over, the results screen will display. The scenario clock will display down to the millisecond and you will be able to review your shooting stats. From here, you can exit back to the train screen, replay the exact same scenario again, or return to the setup screen to modify your scenario. With Trigger Interactive, you can modify your scenarios to train many different ways and utilize real-time data to improve. Train often, train smarter.